Hey guys, and welcome back to Elden Ring. So last time we left off, we had just gotten into Liurnia of the Lakes in earnest. We had gotten to the Academy Gate Town, right leading up to Raya Lucaria, the Magic Academy. I decided to take a detour back here to the starting area, the Cave of Knowledge, where there was a door, what would you call it? Stonesword key door. I opened it up real quick here, took a peek inside. I always tend to do little things like this. I apologize without being on camera. I unlocked it, went down here, and there's a bit of a trap set up. I thought this was just going to be an item real quick, so I figured I'd just go grab this item, I don't need it on camera, and I ran into this. I think I kind of get the gist of it. It seems to be Executioner, Chariot 2.0, Dark Souls 2 reference. But the AI is fascinating. These enemies here that spawn will actually try to kick you. Like when you go in there, they're archers, and then they'll, instead of switching to their melee weapon, which they will do eventually, like that. Okay, this guy does it, but they very often will just kick you. They'll just watch this guy. He's gonna try and kick me. Oh. All right, prove me a liar then. All right. But 90% of the time they'll just kick you. So it's like, wow. They really were trying to kind of knock me down. Ooh, good decision. You gotta be really careful with these things. And I got into around here where there's a split, where I'm not too sure what to do. And you keep running into situations like this where it's like you don't have enough time. It's not even close to enough time for you to get across. So I'm a little bit irritated that they're not giving you a fair shot here, but it is what it is. If you jump down instead of using the ladder, it doesn't give you enough time to avoid being poisoned, so I ended up wasting a couple poison items figuring that out. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long for you to figure out how to navigate the systems of this game, of this area. Get in there. Got it. The enemies are giving surprisingly low amounts of runes. Okay. Now it splits here. You can go down or up, and I need to figure out. I haven't gotten any further than this, so let's see where we go next. The same one will kind of follow you around pretty much everywhere. Okay, And you keep ending up in situations like this where I can't The only hope is to get the thing to run them over. You literally, they do so much damage and they gang up on you so quickly that there's just nothing you can do. And you can't move on because you don't have enough time. So it's honestly an Anor Londo Archer moment. It's really an unfair area. Definitely not the height of FromSoft's career here. There's the kicking. That's what I'm talking about. And this kick spam seems to be designed to knock you out into the arena where the chariot can knock you off. Now, if I don't wait for him to come back and get to my area, I'm never going to be able to defeat these guys, so I have to kind of hold on. I'm not sure what he's doing here. There we go. Okay, I lucked out here. Nice. I didn't think about that. I never thought about trying to hit them from afar like that. Problem is you kind of have to, when there's enemies in both different nooks, it's kind of hard to do much about it. I am not taking any chances with this guy. I'm gonna blast him with Black Flame. Whoa. I don't know why I all of a sudden lost my, Oh, I have no FP, that's why. Dragon Communion Seal, nice. Okay. I'm not sure what the item that we picked up from this corpse was, though. Was it this? The raw meat dumpling? A pungent raw meatball, made succulent by virtue of being the verge of turning. Restores HP, but also poisons the user. Not recommended for those who prefer to know the origin of their meats. I believe that was the item. Oh no, it was this. Dragon wound grease. Solidified grease made from a mixture of gravel stones. Craftable item. Coats armament granting anti-dragon effects. When the dragons were born from their ancient kin, they lost their stone scales, which can now be used to cause them mortal harm. Now that's a very Dark Souls-esque line there. When the dragons were born from their ancient kin, they lost their stone scales. Interesting. Anti-dragon effect. That could be very useful. I wonder how it's made, though. Perhaps it's dragon hearts are used in the crafting or something. We have one other item here, right? It was a dragon communion seal, it said. Is that a miracle tool? It is. A C in arcane and a D in faith. Ugh. I don't know about that. Boost dragon communion incantations. Okay, so it's the same, just like the Godslayer seal, but it's probably specialized for the dragon incantations. Formless Drake Blood seal with a dragon communion crest. Enhances dragon communion incantations. The sacrificial devouring of the heart gives power. Indeed, dragon communion is too primal in nature for the term incantation to be appropriate. This seal scales incantations with one's arcane attribute. No skill. I find it interesting that you can actually see the item, particularly when you're wielding them. You can actually see what they are. Alright. So something about this particular area has something to do with the Dragon Covenant. This location in general, I would say. I'm gonna head back from the beginning so we can recharge our flask usage. Bit of a spaz out moment there, sorry. Just need to see what's down the other side of this. Interesting. Whoa. I wonder what the point is of having this little ledge here. I hear it moving, but I'm not... Doesn't seem like it's going to come to our location. Oh, a boss room, alright. Oh, hello. Please let that be a close stake, America. Oh, thank you. That's fantastic. Alright. Let's see how the scythe does. I think we should be okay with it. Ooh. It's so big in such a small arena, I'm not even sure what to do against it. Yeah, it seems to be resistant to holy damage. Ooh. Ah. Crumb. Nope. Not happening. It seems that charging incantations is rarely, if ever, a good idea. So we know the wing scythe is not a good weapon against him. What about Rajier's rapier? Ugh. The damage it does. Such a tiny boss room for such a huge boss. That's insane. It should not be putting you in this tiny room like that. This is like Capra Demon. Again. How is that fair? How is that fair to just slam me up into 2 unblockable grabs in a row? Ah, I can't even hit him. The range is abysmal on this thing. Does good damage. There it is again. Wow. You've got to be able to block that somehow. Darn it. What a mess. What a mess of a boss. I feel no enjoyment here. With Margit and Godric, it's enjoyable to fight them. You can be bombing hard, but it's so enjoyable. This fight, like, I feel no joy whatsoever. It just feels tedious. Ooh. Got it. Nice. Alright, I know how to dodge that now. You just gotta see it coming and have a little bit of time to prepare. Oh, dang it. So the small boss room works against him as well. It doesn't just work against us. lucked out there. Yes, another golden seed. Ooh, a new summon. Banished. Oh, that's the guy we fought at the top. Yeah, he had the Banished Knight set on. Okay. Not bad, not bad. You know, I kind of take it back, honestly. In hindsight, that wasn't that bad of a boss. It wasn't great design, mind you, but it was actually kind of interesting to fight a boss where his biggest advantage is simultaneously his biggest weakness. In the beginning, the small room works heavily against me, the player. But as soon as you start to learn his moves and be able to learn how to dodge and the timings, and because every boss in this game is purposefully with ridiculously long wind-up delayed attacks, which new players mistake for, oh, they're trying to make it more accessible. It's like, no, they're just trying to throw off veterans. They're just trying to, I know this is like Guitar Hero making like a very, very hard mode, you know, where like they purposely add a 6th button to their controllers. Like, they're just trying to throw people off. But other than that, it allowed me to make effective use of both Black Flame Blade and Black Flame, and it gave me a legitimate choice of weapon. I'm like, okay, I'm trying this. Okay, Holy doesn't work. You know, Bleed seems to work pretty well. You know, this stuff. It gave me a good strategic setup, which I really appreciate. Unfortunately, that seems to be all there is down here, but still, a really cool addition to the game. Just think that the boss fight would have been better in an open area. With that said, however, let us see what Banished Knight Oleg is about. Ashen remains, in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirit of Oleg, the Banished Knight, one of the 2 knights known as the Wings of the Storm. After his banishment, he attracted the notice of the grace-given lord, and later, having slain 100 traitors as the lord's hand, Oleg earned the hero's honor of Erd Tree Burial. So that's what's going on then. I forget the exact name of that boss, but the boss was some sort of like a tree. So I'm assuming that was like a corrupted, or perhaps just a guardian of the Erd Tree. Perhaps that was a what would you say, like a grafted piece of the Erd Tree? Perhaps the theme of grafting with Godric is that they, these small Erd Trees that we see around are like grafted pieces of the main Erd Tree, and that they are corrupted, or perhaps they guard the souls of the dead. 2 knights known as the Wings of the Storm. So who is the other then? Perhaps the other we fought was up there at the top, but I'm pretty sure that this is Oleg that we're seeing here. I would bet more likely that Oleg is the one that we encountered at the top, rather than the boss at the bottom area. Having said that, though, actually, having said that, let's go to the Church of Vows, so I can learn some of the Fire Monks' pyromancy prayers. Now that I have a nice fat stack here. Spend it all, cause you know we're getting it right.
Greetings.
Alright. Surge O Flame. Superior incantation. And then this one, O Flame, is in regular incantation. I kind of doubt this. Maybe I'm out of my mind here, but this one doesn't seem as good as O Flame. Well, why not? Let's get both, I guess, eh? Well, there's this one, though. Grants a blessing, gradually restoring HP. That does seem like a nice one to have, an HP regen. Requires too much faith for us to use on the regular, though. And an FP cost of 30 is awful steep. Surgical Flame is 1 cost per... Let's try these 2.
You know, it's said that Lord Radagon harbored a secret. A famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital was once summoned to render Lord Radagon's likeness when he glimpsed the skeleton, and as such, it's...
Interesting. I wish there was more we could talk to this guy about. He seems like he really knows a fair bit. Turtle Pope is on point, man. The Fish Miter is a bit more amphibious as of late. Alright. First, let's see what Knight Oleg is all about. We'll have to find an area that we can summon at, though. I wonder where that's pointing to. Is that Stormvale? It is actually, yeah. We're really that far away from Stormvale. Yeah, we really are. How about that? It's sad, to be honest. I'm really loving this game, but it's not quite as big as we thought it was, I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I hope I'm wrong. Oh, hello. Whoa, oh no. That's a nice Naginata you got there, bud. No, that's more like a Vicento. Let's use the 2 seeds we got to get another flask charge. We don't have any more Sacred Tears. Okay. I'm debating whether or not running with 6 and 2 at this point, because I am using a fair bit more FP than I was even a short while ago. Alright. Catch Flame, O Flame, and Surge O Flame. Okay. See, that's a bit of an issue. Catch Flame is so much quicker. You can spam that. You could really spam Catch Flame. And indeed, O Flame is essentially Great Combustion. We have, as everyone expected, Flame Surge. Still, potentially a very effective tool, but the FP cost really adds up quick. It claims to have a cost of 1, but that's ridiculous. Yeah, so you can't even use it for 1 charge. You can use it for like a minimum of like 7 to 10 FP there. That's not quite what the description entails. Incinerates area before caster with stream of fire. Creates a stream of fire to burn the area before the caster. This incantation can be cast while in motion. Alright, well. Let us see if the undead are indeed flammable, as they say. If I can ever find out where the undead are. They're not here right now. Maybe they only come on at night. Oh, there they are. 46, 60. Yeah, that's not a very effective spell. Oh, well, I'm using the wrong incantation seal, technically, but it still has the... Oh, well that, oh, yep. I don't have my, Wondrous Flask, so that's not gonna give me any benefit whatsoever, actually. I don't have enough faith to use it. My bad. Let's try that with the proper tools. $145. That's more like it. Okay. Oh, flame. 170. Yeah. These guys are sure tough, though. I'll give you that. Let's see how it scales with the higher faith. $182, 171, 182. What? That's a bit strange. $45. I'm not really getting any increased damage from the flask, surprisingly. I'm a bit perplexed here, to be honest. $190 to $170? Am I getting extra damage on him because he's coming out of the ground? This game seems to really hate you being able to test things. They don't. Your stamina bar doesn't go down when you're not in combat. Like, they don't like you testing things. seconds. $153. Okay, so 18 extra damage. I can respect that. Just like in the past, it's a harassment spell. It's not, and it's incredibly dangerous. It's incredibly dangerous to open up like that. I don't understand like how incantation builds at the least, and maybe sorcery is not the same, but as a faith build, you're really getting screwed here, man. Like, I can't do anything. Everything takes forever. You know, nothing is quick enough. Cast speed is so slow, I can't get anything off. I know these videos have turned into a lot of whining lately, but man, it's getting really frustrating that my build just can't even operate properly. Its damage is okay, but it sure isn't quick enough to get anything off. It's doing the same damage as one swing. The range is abysmal. Very weird. I mean, I suppose I can always upgrade my seal, and that's something I'll probably definitely do. The damage isn't the thing I'm complaining about, it's just that I can't get the spell off. I would actually rather it not do that much damage because I don't want to have an OP caster build. I'd like to incorporate it as just a tool within my melee, not my main source of damage. Alright, let's see if we can get anywhere in this cave system. Now that I have the lantern, it should be at least somewhat easier. Neutralizing boluses. Can I craft any more? Yeah, I got those 5 dragonfly heads. Perfect. It's actually a very nice, effective use of the smoldering butterflies to make fire. Oh, those are bolts, though. I didn't do that right. I meant to make arrows. Crud. Yeah, and I would rather have a fletched one, too. What's the difference here? The range? Distance, yeah. see how I can do with Roger's rapier here. I wonder what the difference between the crystal cave moss and the regular versus in the budding is. I've already seen the difference between the regular and the budding, but the crystal is a bit of an enigma still. I don't want to open it yet. Okay, I gotta... Let me kill these guys real quick. Faintly luminescent moss, like the rose in dark caves, laced with fine crystals. Material used for crafting items. Amongst the mosses, it possesses unique medicinal properties. I have no idea what that is supposed to mean. Ooh. Okay, and there's the boss. Not too bad. We didn't have to travel all as far as I thought. I'm assuming we're definitely going to have some sort of poison to run up against in this fight, so... Prevents rune loss upon death, but will be lost itself in exchange. Believed to be a twig pruned from the Erd tree long, long ago. A sacrificial twig. I'm assuming this enemy may be weak to fire. Hard to say. A Baldakin's Blessing could also be a useful tool. Ooh, you got me there. Scarlet Rot, holy moly. How are you supposed to fight against that? Oh, he doesn't have a lot of health. Oh, that's how. Yeah, I think we got this. Maybe. Dang it. He has very low HP, but he has a very deadly build. It's an interesting glass cannon for sure. I definitely think we're set up the right way to fight him. It makes basically zero sense to even try to fight the poison. If he's going to Scarlet Rot you anyway, you might as well not even bother. Yeah. Oh, there. I'm like, what is he doing? Crap. Problem with this guy is like not having enough room to do much. Crap. Got it, okay. It should have been much easier than it was for me. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with him. Winged Sword Insignia. Doesn't look like we've got anything, Oh, I got my runes though, but I don't think there's anything there. I think I kind of gave up on them. 100, yeah, nothing. I got my 3 grand back at least. See here, what do we got? Raises attack power with successive attacks. Winged sword insignia. A talisman depicting a raised prosthetic blade. An honor bestowed upon the knights who fought alongside Melania the Severed. Bingo. That's what I thought. The fact that he had Scarlet Rot, which we know is associated with Melania, and he also had the winged helmet, and that his whole design looked very similar. So prosthetic makes sense. Raise attack power with the successive attacks, okay. The wing symbolizes Melania and her undefeated prowess. Though she never knew relief from the accursed rot she was born into, her blade was forever beautiful and relentless. That could be quite useful, honestly. I could see that being a potentially very useful I believe that's equivalent to the Ponif's, one of the Ponif's rings. It's a bit of a shame this whole town is underwater. Thrusting sword on horseback is a nice combo. Sadly, the whole town seems to be kind of there for show. I was hoping that there'd be some abandoned buildings that I could kind of tuck myself into here. Ooh, nice shot. Top 10 anime betrayals. We got frosted to death. crafting cookbook. There we go. Magic pot, roped magic pot, and shield grease. We have the cuckoo glintstone, which we already had. Oh, hello. There's gotta be a way to get up here. Doesn't seem like it. I'm getting killed trying to find out. I think I got to this one already when we were coming here. I think that's where I got the other of the 2 seeds I grabbed recently. Okay. Seems as though we're gonna need to get onto this little highway here. Thought I heard I hear it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. How do you get it from up there, I wonder? Oh, come. Are you kidding me? I'm so dumb sometimes. Okay, let's try that again. First, now I have to clear all of these ridiculous people out of here. Surgical Flame is useless, except for its very niche PvP usage. I don't see that being any more use than what we had previously seen in any other game. charge forth. This Ash of War grants an armament the quality, affinity, and the following skill. Charge forth. Quickly charge forward with the armament at the hip, carrying the momentum into a thrust. Hold to cover a greater distance. Usable on pole arms capable of thrusting, heavy thrusting swords, and twin blades. So this would be something like the Great Epine that we could use it on. I'm assuming it already has something similar. Impaling thrust. Well, covers a larger distance. That seems to be the main differential between the two. What am I missing here? Oh, he dropped something. It appears as though I can actually get up onto the... No way. I thought perhaps I might be able to lodge myself up onto that, but I don't think it's going to be possible to get into Raya Lucaria without doing that then. I may be incorrect, but it doesn't seem as though we're going to be able to get in here unless I can get myself up onto that bridge. Whoa. Would you stop overshooting everything? I feel like I'm driving in GTA 4 for the first time. No control. Trying to run in here and get all these taken care of real quick. I don't care about fighting these flower guys. I fought too many of them. They're just boring. Looks like I've got them all. Yeah, I think I got it. That's definitely how we get up there then. I see the gate. There could be an alternative. Speaking of which, we need a key anyway, according to the information that we've gathered. Academy Gate Town. Got it. So, oh, silver. Stonesword key, nice. Let's do a once over around the perimeter of the castle and see if we can kind of get a feel for the lay of the land and see if there's some potential entrances here. does look like there may be a back road. But I would kind of have to come from all the way through the north potentially to do this. That may be the way that you're intended to go though, so it's hard to say. Oh dear. Wow. Yeah, about that. What are you protecting though? That's the thing. Is there an entrance here somewhere? What are you here for? R1 spam for the win. Alright. Grave Violet. Oh, it's these guys. Not quite. I don't think it's gonna be possible for me to... Oh, jeez. Thought that was the death of me. Alright, still nothing really. Was that? Nothing. Definitely seems like this isn't gonna be... Alright, I saw another one right there. What is going on here? Why is there all these... Maybe this is an entrance to the castle then. That's good. It seems like the kind of thing that you would find is a secret entrance that needs a Stonesword key. Okay, nothing special, looks like. Tell me there's only one needed. There is two. Fine. Give it to me. How many do I have? Do I have any left? I probably only have one or two left, if anything. Two left. Well, that's not bad. Academy Crystal Cave. Interesting. These crystal caves are generally like mines for glintstone things, right? So, at least that's what it seemed like when I was in the Celia crystal mine, it was called. Let's see here. I don't want Surgical Flame. That's utterly useless to me. 10 versus 16 FP. I'd probably go with O-Flame. I'll use O-Flame. I'm good with that. Perhaps a healing. Let's try O-Flame and then keep my Black Flames on for now, I think. I am kind of thinking of... Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with 6 and 2 now. And then I can... You know what? And that's what I'll do right there. I'll get... Well, I mean, it's a nice effect. Yeah, let's do that for now. I'll leave that as an HP regen. And then the first time I'm hurt, I'll come back and... I need a 10 in Arcane, which isn't bad, frankly. And this could be incredibly useful if I do start getting some dragon incantations, and I'm really debating on whether that's a good idea or not. When it worked, it gave me a backstab potential. Not bad. I've got to say, I really love this rapier. This is a nice weapon. Oh, hello. Hello. Goodbye. Time for the gank squad tactics. Run and gun. should have been able to get that. This would be a perfect weapon if only it had a slash attack to it. If only there was a way to do a slash like the S-Stock or the E-Peen. The great E-Peen. That's what I'm calling it now because I'm sure it's going to be some crazy Chaos Rapier equivalent build being used. It's looking more and more like I probably messed up coming here. I don't think this cave is going to take me where it sure doesn't seem like it's going to take me to the, Alright, let's try it. I'm going to take these off, actually, because I don't need these. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a boss in here, right? No, but might as well be, I'm imagining. Oh, hello. This place is definitely designed for sorcerers. Being a crystal cave rather than a tunnel lends me to believe that it's full of magic junk that I don't need. And that I wasted a bunch of keys for no reason. Alright, getting to the end of the video here, I'm going to stop pretty soon. Let's just try one more attempt at this. Ooh. I'm glad I came around here. That's actually, ooh. The first stutter I've seen in a while, too. Crystal staff, and of course it's gonna be useless magic junk. Well, still no luck. So let's give it a quit here, guys, and I will see you next time.